Phillies versus the Atlanta Braves for game number 3 of the 3-game series. And this is the final game of the 3-game series. The Phillies lost the first 2 games. And yeah, so pitching for the Phillies tonight will be Andrew Painter, and pitching for the Braves tonight will be Grant Holmes. Oh, and Justin Carr was in the lineup tonight, which is great. But the bad news is we got Alec Bowman in the lineup again, and we got Bryson Stott, who hasn't played a game in how many days, is in the lineup as well. So great, we got Bryson Stott playing tonight, and Ronald Sosa got benched. So since Wednesdays, what's up Wednesday? Since Wednesday, so everybody, you got your wish Wednesdays. And Ronald Sosa got benched. He's not playing tonight. Bryson Stott's playing second base. Hope you, yeah, he's ready to see Bryson Stott get striking out every inning, every inning, because that's just gonna be terrible. Oh, and also, guys, too, Brandon Marsh is playing left field tonight. So Felix Real got a day off. The guy who just made his debut yesterday got a day off today. So Brandon Marsh playing left field. So yeah, so that says a whole lot of things right there. So yeah, so, that kind of whole thing happened. So yeah, that's terrible in itself. Which that's bad in itself if you want to call it what you want to call it. You guys are want to buy something, you want to watch this game, and you can watch this game on Peacock, or you can watch this game on the NBC Spanish network, which I'm glad they put on there. And it'll be just crazy as hell for that one. So they just like. And where are the Andrew Painter fans, man? Where are the Andrew Painter's fans at tonight, y'all? Let's cheer up for Andrew Painter. Let's see how he does. Because we're going to need to cheer him on tonight because. Yeah, I think Amanda Sosa is better than Bryson Stott, and Bryson Stott ain't that great. And the only reason why I'm saying that because that's a known fact. So I'm just gonna say that. If anybody want to know that, I'm gonna just let y'all know that. So coming at the bat for so here go the Braves starting lineup, guys. So we got Monica Jr., Jake Baldwin, Matt Olson, Austin Riley, Ollie Osby, Mike Yanomansky, Dominic Smith, Marcelo Devon, and Michael Harris II. And that's your Braves starting lineup. So coming at the bat for the Braves, you have Ronald Acuna Jr. coming the bat for the Braves. The Braves has a lead, 0 outs. Top of the first, here we go. AJ Payne got a pitch, Ronald Acuna Jr. going for a run that catch goes balls on out. AJ Payne got a pitch, Ronald Acuna Jr. going forward. And Ronald Acuna Jr. pops out to the first base and Bryce Harper. Ronald Acuna Jr. is out. So coming up next, the bat for the Braves, we have Drake Baldwin the next to the bat for the Braves. The Braves pass on base. 1 out, top of the first, here we go. AJ Payne got a pitch, Drake, run that catch goes strike one. AJ Payne got a pitch, Drake sends 5 balls on 2. As you make a pitch, Drake run the catch goes ball 22. As you make a pitch, Drake run the catch goes ball 2 and 2. As you make a pitch, Drake run the catch goes ball 3 into 3 and 2 for kill. And as you make a pitch, Drake you ready for it. You swing at that one, that's a 5 balls of 3 and 2. And whether wins next, it's like, why you say hi again? You just, yeah, so And Andrew Payne got another pitch, getting there for you, Drake, you ready for it. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 3, and Jake Baldwin is out. Jake Baldwin just got strike the F out by Andrew Painter. Go sit in that Braves dugout, yeah. First strikeout for Andrew Painter, 1K. Yeah, we got that one, you know how it is. So coming up next, the bat for the Braves, we have Meadows, and next the bat for the Braves. The Braves players on base. 2 outs, top of the first. Here we go. Andrew Penny got the pitch, going to bring back away for it. Runner catches the balls with 0. Andrew Penny got the pitch, runner catches the ball to 2-0. Andrew Penny got the pitch, back away for it. Runner catches the ball 3-0. Oh, and by the way, guys, also J2 Mills was not playing tonight because he got injured last night. But he got injured in last night's game with that lower back tightness. So Raphael Michon is catching tonight. So no J2 Mills tonight. So Raphael Michon is playing tonight. So yeah, just want to let y'all know that. And Andrew Penny got the pitch, going to bring back away for it. Runner catches the strike one is a 3-1. And Andrew Penny got the pitch, bring back away for it. He's swinging down with a 5 balls, a 3-2. That's a full count. And Andrew Penny got the pitch, going to bring back away for it. And Meadows and ask for a timeout, y'all. And Meadows and get right back to the bat box. It's on baseball. It's Sosa. That's how you spell Sosa's last name. It's Sosa. It's not don't D in it. It's Sosa, not soda. That's you saying soda like a drink. It's Sosa. Sosa. When it's named, you gotta spell that right. It's Sosa, not soda. Yeah. So. Yeah, Andrew Penny got another base, gonna bring back away for it. You swing it down with another 5 balls, still 3-2. Well, I think who's better is better on hitting and doing defense side. I would say Amanda Sosa is better than Bryson Stott because Amanda Sosa can hit better and got better defense. Bryson Stott was good last season, but this season not so much. So Amanda Sosa is way better. And Andrew Payne got another face getting going back away board. And Madelson pops out to the third base and Alabama with foul territory. And Madelson is out. And that's 3 outs for the Braves. So we still have a scoreless game, ladies and gentlemen. We're moving on to the bottom of the first, ladies and gentlemen. It's the Phillies still in the battle. Still the Phillies in the tournament at the bottom of the first. And the 3 Philly Braves do at the bat at the bottom of the first beat. Trey Turner, Castro, and Bryce Harper. Oh, I forgot to say, guys, the Phillies come in this game 8-12 in the season, and the Braves come in this game 14-7 in the season. And I'm wearing the Bryce Harper jersey on, guys. And you can watch the game on Peacock, like I said, and NBCSN, which is Spanish network. So you want the English version, you have to watch it on Peacock or listen on the radio. You know, the NBCSN network is Spanish channel. So yeah, just want to let y'all know that. So yeah, I say Modern Sosa any day because because Modern Sosa can do is way better. So I get say answer for that one. Yeah, I say we want to pick about Sosa Winston for hitting purposes because and defensive purposes because for this season I say Modern Sosa because he can hit and he can and field and stuff. Weinstein can't even hit this season and his fielding is starting to be bad. So and that's just the whole reason why I went with Sosa. So there come my reasonings. All right. You have a good Sunday. Yeah, they have a good Sunday. And went to church. Everything was good. And then came home after church. We went out to eat. My resident and talked to my girlfriend on the phone and everything. And my girlfriend Naomi Wednesday was going through some of the issues last night. What she was telling me about, still have the whole have my girlfriend Naomi has still having like her dad issues going on. She's having traumas and stuff. My girlfriend last night was thinking about stuff that happened with her and her dad, and the way her dad treated her when she was younger, and she was having like thinking about it, having trauma about it. She's still having trauma with her dad issues stuff. So we talked about it last night and tried to help her out. So and we got off the phone at the stream last night. I helped, I tried to talk about a situation with me, which I'm not gonna say on stream anyway, but you know, stuff like that. So coming at the bat for the Phillies, we had Trey Turner going to bat the Phillies. No Philly fans on base. 0 outs, bottom of the first. CBO. Van Holmes got a pitch going to be Trey. Running cut good balls now. Van Holmes in the pitch to Trey. Running cut good ball 2 now. Van Holmes in the pitch to Trey. Running cut good strike 1 is 2-1. And Van Holmes in the pitch to Trey. Great board. He swings that one, goes right into the grass, and that's a single. Trey Turner will advance to first base for the field. Trey Turner got a hit. He's number 1, y'all. And Trey Turner singles on a line drive to the right fielder and Ronnie Cole Jr. I'm talking about Trey Turner. Get stuff on base. So coming up next to bat for the Phillies, we have Kyle Swargan next to bat for the Phillies. We have 1-3 on first base. 0 outs, bottom of the first. Here we go. Glenn Holmes got a pitch going to be Swargan. Get ready for it. Ronnie's catches on the strike 1 is 0-1. And Glenn Holmes under the pitch going to be Swargan. Get ready for it. You swing at that one. That's a 5 balls 0-2. And Glenn Holmes got another pitch going to be Swargan. Get ready for it. Hey, what's up? I'm famous underscore wonder. What's up, dude? It's been a long time since I've seen you. You start with what's name? You remember I'm famous underscore wonder? Yeah. He was one of my moderators that come to the stream a lot, but he said he hasn't been coming in a while. Yeah. Yeah, he's a jokester sometimes. And Grant Holmes another pitch gonna be swung with the board. That ball's in the dirt, the ball's 1-2. It's been a while since I've seen you wanting to come to the streams. It's been a while, man. Baby, I miss you too. Been going on. I know. You should have been here with Star Wars and Wednesdays. And also, Slim. I miss Slim too. Because, I miss Slim because, and Graham Holmes on the face going to be so great for. And Graham was doing a picture to his first baseman, Matt Olson, to make sure that Trey Turner got the first base bag. He could number 1 at first base. And Graham Holmes got another pitch going to be swinging great for. You swing it down, that's a 5 balls and 1-2. Oh, and by the way, guys, if you want to know, the Sixers lost their first playoff game today. So, yeah, that's terrible. The Sixers lost their first playoff game to the Celtics in Boston. Terrible. Now, the Celtics are 1-0 in the playoff series, and the Sixers are down 0-1. So, and the Sixers play again on Tuesday night in Boston. For a playoff game, but you got to watch that playoff game. Game 2 of the playoff game between the Sixers and Celtics in Boston. You got to watch that at 7 p.m. on Peacock. So on Tuesday. So yeah. So that's that's one of those things right there. So and Grant Holmes got another pitch in the base. So you ready for it? You swing that one, go high end, way back there. That ball's going, gone. 2-run home run for Castro, and the Phillies are on the board. So it's going to the Braves have 0 runs, the Phillies have 1 run, and the 2 runs, and the Phillies we had 2 runs going at the bottom of the first, thanks to Trey Turner and Castro was 2-1 home run. And Castro got a hit 1 for 1, y'all. Castro hit. Castro just hit a swore, mom. We got a swore, mom. And this is Castro with 7 home runs on the 2026 season on a 5 ball to right center field. Yeah, I didn't stream that game though. I didn't stream the Phillies game, the Sixers game, no. Cause I was out eating breakfast at the time when the Sixers game was on, and they were showing that the rest of it, and I was at. So yeah, when I came home, I watched the rest of it, but I didn't stream the game, the Sixers game today. So yeah, we have 2-0, y'all. Look at that, y'all. 2-0 for the Phillies, starting off right. Maybe we might actually win a one playoff game. Maybe the Phillies might win one game. Maybe they might just take this third game. At least it's something better than nothing. John Swimming went yard. Yeah, he went yard, and he scored in him. So he turned it in himself. 2-1. Wow. Can we call that a good thing? Come on now, 7 home runs on the season for Cass Bowman. Come on, like, and now Cass Bowman starting off in a good way, man. That's when you know. That's when you know everything's going good in the right way, right? That's in a good way. That's a good way, y'all. You got to get Cass Bowman some props right there, because him to do that. So coming up next, the bat for the Phillies, we have Bryce Harper. The next to bat the Phillies, no Philly fans and Rays. 0 bound the first team. Harper Nation. Harper Nation. Harper Nation. And Grant Holmes got a pitch, and everybody Bryce can wait for it. Swing and a miss, and that strike one is 0-1. So you came at the right time, Wonder. You came to today's stream for the good thing you came to today's stream, because good thing you did, because then so you've been missing a lot of streams because you've been busy, but hey, you came tonight. And Grant Holmes got another pitch, and everybody Bryce get ready for it. Rodney's catch goes the ball is 1-1. And Grant Holmes got another pitch for you, Bryce get ready for it. Rodney's catch goes the ball 2 is a 2-1. Come on, Bryce Harper. We need something from you, man. We need a hit from you, man. And Grant Holmes got another pitch, Grant Holmes got another pitch, and everybody Bryce get ready for it. Rodney's catch goes the ball 3 is a 3-1. What's up, Zed from Denver? And Grant Holmes got another pitch, and everybody Bryce get ready for it. You swing it down when that's a 5 ball, so 3-2, that's a full count. And Grant Holmes got another pitch, and everybody Bryce get ready for it. And that is ball 4. And Bryce Harper is walked and will advance to first base for the Phillies. And Bryce Harper got walked, and this is Bryce Harper's first walk of the game. Winston. The next person that's coming up the bat is somebody that you can't stand. It's the one player you can't stand. The one player you hate so much. So coming up next, the bat for the Phillies, we have Adolis Garcia, and then coming next to bat for the Phillies, we got 1-3 player on first base, 0 outs, bottom of the first. Here we go. Grant Holmes got a pitch, and everybody Garcia get ready for it. Rodney's catching goes, strike one is 0-1. Well, Star was still in the stream right. It was still right in the chat right now. That would be nice. And Grant Holmes got another pitch, we go see it go away for it. Rodney's catch goes the ball 1-1. And Grant Holmes got another pitch, we go see it. Rodney catch goes the ball 2-1. And Grant Holmes got another pitch, we go see it go away for it. Swinging the miss, and that's strike 2 with a 2-2. And Grant Holmes got another pitch, and we go see it go away for it. And the doors go see it. Ask for a timeout, y'all. The doors go see it. Get right back to Red Rocks into a baseball. But what stage you can say whatever you want to say about the doors go see it right now, because Star was not even in the stream right now. Star was not even in the stream right now. So this is your opportunity to say what you want to say about the doors go see it right now, because Star was not even in the chat right now. So we're not even looking at his phone right now. So you have the floor to say whatever, because And Grant Holmes got another pitch connect. We're going to see you ready for it. Swing and a miss, and that's strike three. The Dogs going to see is out. The Dogs going to see you 0 for 1 with your first strikeout. And the Dogs going to see your batting average dropping down to 211. Oh, if you get something, we're going to have an issue. So coming up next, the bat for the Phillies, we have Brandon Marsh. Next, the bat for the Phillies, we got 1-3 player first base. 1-0. Bottom of the first, here we go. Brandon Holmes got a pitch connect for Marsh. Great one. Rodney's got to go. Strike one's 0-1. Brandon Holmes got another pitch connect for Marsh. Great boy. You swing it down when there's a 5 balls 0-2. And Grant Holmes got another pitch connect for Marsh. Great boy. Rodney's catch goes the balls 1-2. And Grant Holmes got another pitch connect for Marsh. Great boy. And Brandon Marsh strikes out on the foul team. And Brandon Marsh is out. Brandon Marsh, you 0 for 1 with your first strikeout. Well, here come one of the worst hitters on the team, guys. Here come Adam Bone, who's the worst hitter on the team. Here come Adam Bone, who's one of the two worst hitters on the team. So coming up next, the bat for the Phillies, we got Alec Boone. Next to the bat for the Phillies, we got 1-3 player on first base, 2 outs. Bottom of the first, here we go. Grant Holmes got a pitch in there for you, Alec. Great boy. Riley catches those balls 1-0. And Grant Holmes got another pitch in there for you, Alec. Great boy. Riley's catching those balls 2-0. And Grant Holmes got another pitch in there for you, Alec. Great boy. And Alabama pots out to the first baseman, Madelson in foul territory. And Alabama's out. Alabama, you 0 for 1. Alabama, you 0 for 1. And you stranded Bryce Harper on base. Damn. And Alabama, your batting average is dropping down to 143. Why are you in this game? Why are you still playing? Why are you still playing every game? I don't get it. Why are you playing in the game? Because I don't understand this. Bob Tyler's making a bonehead decision again. But you playing this game. And he let Bryce stop playing this game too, which we're gonna get to Bryce stop when he gets to the man. Because it's funny how Bryce stop bad habits going on. Wait a minute, Bryce stop bad habits going up to 204. When did that happen? Because last time I checked, Bryce stop was supposed to hit him. So now his bad habits just went on. And that's 3 outs for the Phillies. So the score is the Braves have 0 runs, the Phillies have 2 runs, and that's the end of the first, ladies and gentlemen. Moving on to the second inning, ladies and gentlemen. It's the Braves turn the red. Let's see the Braves game when they turn the red at the bottom, turn the red at the top of the second. And that was 2-0 Phillies. And the 3 Brave players in the red top of the second will be Austin Riley, Ozzie Osby, and Mike Yellowinsky. Yeah, see, I tell you, a lot of stuff you want to say about I see it, so because that was in here, so that's how you can say whatever. So you say good. Damn. And you have the right to say what you just said about Wednesday's about what you said about Alabama. That's fine to call it wrong because Alabama's terrible anyway. Oh, you meant to say not bone, not bum. Okay, I understand what you mean with things. And I forgot some point Enzoy. They got a new character. This one, the name is Dennis Hancock. So he's an Asian pitcher and an Asian play, guy who lives in Taiwan. He wants to be a famous K-pop star, and he has moved up in his career from rookie trainee for the company he works at to from rookie trainee. He did all his job for that, and then he got promoted up to junior trainee, and now he's at the top level as a senior trainee, and he's doing really well in his career. And he likes men and stuff, and he got this guy the job he's pushing on, which is Grady Baldwin. So he likes him, but he's not really friends, so he gonna try to work that out. He has some other coworkers that he's trying to be friends with, like Freddie Allen and all that stuff. And he got a nice house and everything, a one-bedroom house where he got his computer desk, he got his guitar, his microphone, a TV, a couch, he got everything for a single guy. So he's not focused on his career more than being in a relationship right now, but he wants to get in a relationship because so that kind of whole thing right there. So that's his own information right there. So coming up the bat for the Braves, we have Austin Riley come to bat for the Braves. No Braves players on base. 0 out. Stop a second. Here we go. Andrew Payne got a pitch for Austin Riley. Catch goes to strike with the one. Andrew Payne got a pitch for Riley. Go board. And Austin Riley got hit by a pitch and will advance to first base for the Braves. Way to go, Andrew Payne. You hit Austin Riley with a pitch. Come on, Andrew. You can't do that. We hit people. Coming next to bat for the Braves, we have Ozzy Osbourne next to bat for the Braves. We got one Brave player at first base. 0 out. Stop a second. Here we go. Adrian Payne got a pitch for Ozzy going board. Right now, Cutty goes to strike with a 1. Adrian Payne got a pitch to Ozzy. Right now, Cutty goes balls with a 1. Adrian Payne got a pitch to Ozzy. Runs swinging the middle, strike 2 to 1 and 2. Adrian Payne got a pitch to Ozzy going board. Swinging at the 5 was 1 and 2. Adrian Payne got a pitch to Ozzy going board. Swinging that was another 5 was still 1 and 2. See, look at that one says. What's that? Star Wars agree with you now. Yeah, Star Wars agree with you right now. Those go see it, the son. He agrees with you now. Thank you. What's up, Casey? Jesus Spring 77. Thank you for the Sunshine Super Game. And Angie Payne got another pitch coming for your Ozzy Gray board. You swinging that one, there's another 5 volts, still 1 and 2. Oh, by the way, Star Wars, Kyle Schwarber hit a 2-1 home run to kick the game off. He scored Trey Turner himself. And now Kyle Schwarber got 7 home runs in the season. Mm-hmm. And Japan got another pitch for Ozzy Gray board. Why the Braves challenge this? Yeah, you can't challenge that. Yeah, that's a ball. Mm-hmm. Right now, catch goes the ball 2. It's a 2 and 2. Yeah, why would the Braves challenge that? You know they're going to lose that challenge. Yeah, you know that. And AJ Payne got another pitch for Ozzy Gray board. You swing it down when that's a 5 was a 2 and 2. As I tell you, Star wasn't going to agree with you, man. What's next to tell you? Yeah. At least this is something that it's something that you and Star Wars can agree on. That those that see it does suck. So y'all wish I agree on that one. And you painted another picture for y'all as you going board. Swing and a miss, not strike 3. And Ozzy Osbourne is out. Ozzy Osbourne gonna strike the F out by Andrew Payne. Go send that race deck out. Yeah. Second strike of Andrew Payne, 2 Ks. So coming up next, the bat for the Braves, we have Mike Yamamoto next to the bat for the Braves. We got one Brave player on first base, 1 out. Top of the second, here we go. Andrew Payne got a pitch coming up for Mike ready board. Right that catch goes, the ball's 1 out. And I'm gonna say this again for you, Winston. Stop trying to have a crush on Angel Payne's mom. She's freaking married, okay? Like, can you stop that now? Stop trying to have a crush on a married woman, especially Angie Payne's mom. Yeah, Angie Payne got another pitch connect for you, Mike. Get ready for it. Running catch goes the ball too. The 2-0. Angie Payne got another pitch connect for you, Mike. Get ready for it. Running catch goes strike one is a 2-1. Angie Payne got another pitch connect for you, Mike. Get ready for it. And Mike Yanowski lines out sharply to the right field of Donis Garcia. And Mike Yanowski is out. I know, right? That's funny how the games on streaming site. I hate that, you know. And if you want to see the game, you gotta have the Spanish channel for NBC and stuff like that. If you ain't got that subscribed, then you can't watch the game altogether. So you ain't got the Peacock streaming site on NBC SN, which is the Spanish network. You can't even like do that. You don't have the Spanish channel even purchase. So that's why gotta do it the way I gotta do it. So coming up next, the bat for the Braves. Coming next, the bat for the Braves. You got Dominic Smith, the next the bat for the Braves. We got one break player on first base. 2 outs, top of the first, top of the second. Here we go. Andrew Payne got a pitch count for you, Dominic, ready for win. He's swinging that one, goes right into the grass, and that's a single. And Dominic Smith will race the first base for the Braves. And Dominic Smith singles on the short line drive to the right field. Doris Garcia. Doris Garcia, can you cast something in the right field, please? And thank you, because you suck, man. Your defense sucks, man. And Austin Riley at second base. So the Braves have Dominic Smith on first base and Austin Riley on second base. So coming up next, the bat for the Braves, you have Marcelo Duval next to bat for the Braves. You got Braves fans on first base, second base. 2 outs, top of the second. Here we go. AJ Payne got a pitch swing. Duval ready for it. Swing and a miss, and that strike one is on 1. And AJ Payne got another pitch swing. Duval ready for it. He swinging that was the 5-1 on 2. I know the Sixers lost today too. They lost the first playoff game against the Celtics in Boston. Yeah, I watched that game. I didn't stream it on YouTube, but I watched it on regular TV, and that was bad. But look, here's the funny thing too, Star Wars. Guess what happened, Star Wars? After I watched Sixers lost game, I watched the Thunder and Suns game that happened in Oklahoma, and the Thunder won their first playoff game. Jerry McKay's new team, the Thunder, won their first playoff game against the freaking Suns in freaking Oklahoma. Wow, so that means Jerry McKay's team won a game today for the playoffs, but Sixers lost theirs. Ain't that kind of funny? That's yeah, that right there just saying something right there. Yeah, and your face got another pitch connect ball, you want running catch those balls 1-2. And your face got another pitch, you want that ball's in dirt, ball 2-2. And your face got another pitch, you want you swing it that one with the 5 balls to 2-2. Yeah, because I was seeing the way the Phoenix Suns were getting smoked out by the Dirty Thunder. I'm like, no, like I said to myself, like, ain't nobody can beat the Thunder. Not even the Phoenix Suns can beat the Thunder in the playoff game. They lost the first game, so now the Suns gonna have to the Phoenix Suns will have to try again in game 2 against the Thunder in Oklahoma again for the second game. So if the Phoenix Suns don't win that second game, they're gonna have to go back home to the Phoenix, Arizona, and try to win a game and try to win game 3 at home when the Thunder are coming over there. Oh, that's gonna be, and AJ Payne got another pitch connect for you. The ball is ready for it. That ball's in the dirt. It's a ball 3. It's a 3-2. It's a 4 count. And AJ Payne got another pitch. The ball is ready for it. Mauricio, the ball. That's my time on your Mauricio. The ball. Get right back in the bad box. Hit some more baseball. I don't know what time the game's on because I don't have time. Well, Well, yeah. Well, for the well, if you want to watch Sixers playoff game, the Sixers playoff game was on ABC today, and then Game Two against the Sixers and Celtics is gonna be on. It's gonna be on Peacock on Tuesday at 7 p.m. So you're gonna see Sixers and Celtics Game Two of the NBA playoffs. They're happening in Boston, Massachusetts. You gotta watch the game on Peacock on Tuesday. So if you ain't got Peacock, you can't watch Sixers and Celtics game number two of the NBA playoffs. That's going down in Boston, Massachusetts on Tuesday. If you ain't got Peacock, so you ain't got that streaming time. Mm-hmm. So yeah. And then Japan got another pitch with Devon Gray for swinging that was a 5 balls 3-2. And then Japan got another pitch with Devon swinging that was another 5 balls still 3-2. Yeah. Yeah, they played game two and game three against they played the game two against Philly against Sixers and Celtics that's going down in Boston, Massachusetts on Peacock for Tuesday at 7. And then they put Sixers and Celtics game three that's going down in Philadelphia on I think that game is going to be on I think it's 7 p.m. or I think that's going to be on that's going to be on Amazon Prime. I forget the day it is. I got to check that one. Because I think that one is supposed to be on I forget what it's on Amazon Prime. I forget what day it is though. Yes, I forget what day that is because yeah, I forget what day that is because that one is that I forget what day it is. Yeah, that's Friday. So game three is gonna be on Friday at 7 p.m. and that's gonna be on Amazon Prime. So that's funny. The game two is gonna be in Boston. Gonna be on Amazon. Gonna be on Peacock for the 60 player game. And the third player game for the Sixers and Celtics is gonna be back in Philadelphia. It's gonna be in Philadelphia, but it's gonna be on Amazon Prime. So like that's not fair because the only games that you get that will be on TV is the game today plus game four is gonna be game four is gonna be the one that's gonna be on NBC. I think game four. I think it is. I saw game four is gonna be the one. The game four is gonna be on NBC. It's gonna be on NBC. That's on the 26th. That's on the next Sunday. So yeah, they just really just don't want you to like see the other ones. So and then Japan they got another pitch because for you. You want to ready for it. Right, that catch go. That's strike three. And run seven is out. Wait, you check that. And challenge appeared. The call on the field was overturned. When Sonny Ball was calling the strike, it was strike. When Sonny Ball, you gotta strike the F out by Andrew Payne to go send that race. They got yeah. Third strike for Andrew Payne 3 Ks. And that's the yards for the Braves. So it's going the Braves had 2 runs. The Phillies had 2 runs. Moving on to the bottom of the second, ladies and gentlemen, it's the Phillies turn to bat. Let's see what the Phillies do to turn to bat at the bottom of the second. And it's still 2-0 Phillies. And the 3 Philly players due at the bat at the bottom of the second will be Bryson Stott, Raphael Michon, and Justin Crawford. And I just checked out that Bryson Stott's batting average just went up to 204. I just checked that out, and his batting average went up to 204, which is kind of interesting how Badgers have it. And Bryson Stott batting average is up to 204, which they'll make him the worst hitter now. Just make Adam Bowman and Raphael Michon the worst hitters ever. Oh yeah, and I did see for you on Wednesdays for you Detroit Pistons. I saw what they playing the first playoff game because I saw that when I was looking at the NBA stuff and I was like, oh when is the Detroit Pistons got that first playoff game, and the Detroit Pistons played that first playoff game on I forget when they played their first playoff game because I know they got their first playoff game. So the Detroit Pistons played their first playoff game. They're playing the first playoff game tonight. They're playing the first playoff game right now. So, they're playing the first playoff game right now. So, yeah, so they're playing the first playoff game right now. So, yeah, they're on right now. So, stuff like that. So come up the bat of the Phillies. You got Bright Stock in the bat of the Phillies. No Phillies versus the Braves. 0 outs. Bottom of the second. Here we go. Grant Holmes gonna pitch. Restart. Running catch goes the ball to low. Grant Holmes gonna pitch. Restart. Running catch goes strike one. Grant Holmes gonna pitch. Restart. Swing and miss. Strike two. Running catch goes strike 2-1-2. Grant Holmes gonna pitch. Restart. Waiting for Bright Stock. That's right time. You're Bright Stock. Rapid baseball. And Grant Holmes gonna pitch. Restart. Running catch goes strike 2-2-2. Grant Holmes gonna pitch. Restart. Swinging that was the 5 balls and 2-2. I didn't get the game. I don't get the game, but I'm going to check the H2 and saying it. Yeah, it's on NBC. If you got the NBC channel, you can actually see the game. It's on NBC, regular cable NBC. Yeah. And Grant Holmes gonna pitch for his stock ready board. And Vice Stock grounds out to the second base, outfield to the first base and battles, and Vice Stock is out. Vice Stock open one. Yeah, the game's on right now. They're in the third quarter. It's 52-59. Woo! The Atlanta Magic are smoking out the goddamn Pistons in Detroit. Oh, Tobias Harris, your team just getting beat out by the Magic. The Sixers just beat the Magic in a regular season in a playing game, and we made them look bad. Now the Magic are making the Pistons look bad. Mm-hmm. Oh, now, Power Van Carroll's going off, y'all. 61-52. I feel so bad for you right now. What's next? Ooh, this is bad. That's bad. Yeah, the third quarters. Mm-hmm. So coming up next, the bat for the Phillies, you have Rafi Machon next to the bat of the Phillies. No Phillies fans on base. 1 out. Top of the second. Here we go. Bill Holmes got a pitcher. You have Yo running, can go straight to 1. Bill Holmes got a pitcher. You have Yo ready for it. Running catch goes the balls 1-1. And Grant Holmes got no pitch. You have Yo ready for it. And Rafi Machon grounds out to the second base. Out to the first base and battles. And Rafi Machon is out. Rafi Machon 0 for 1. What's that job? Yeah, it's in Detroit. Damn. What's that? In the third quarter. Damn. How is the Pistons who got the best record in the NBA during the regular season to go to the playoffs and they down 61-52 in the third quarter? Like how? It was to the funky doggy Magic in a playoff game. This is a playoff freaking game. This is not even like this is a playoff game. This is not even like It's like come on in. So coming up next, the bat of the Phillies, we got Justin Clark next to the bat of the Phillies. No Philly fans on base. 2 outs. Down in the second. Here we go. Grant Holmes got a pitch. Gonna play Justin. Waiting for running catch goes. Running catch goes ball below. Grant Holmes got a pitch. Justin. Running catch goes strike 1-1. Grant Holmes got a pitch. Justin. Running catch goes ball 2-1. And Grant Holmes got a pitch. Justin. Great board. Swing and a miss. And that's strike 2. It's a 2-2. It's a money party. It's possible to win Rookie of the Year with only playing total of 10 games. Really? And Grant Holmes got another pitch going for you, Justin Grayboy. You swing it down when that's a foul balls and 2-2. Well, what's that? If you checking the ESPN website for the Detroit Pistons and Atlanta Magic playoff game that's going down in Detroit, Michigan right now. If you look at the score on the ESPN site, if you're looking at the score, I know you're probably disappointed that the Pistons are playing this bad. And Grant Holmes and the pitch to Justin Grayboy. Justin Carver flies out to the center fielder. Michael Harris second. Justin Carver's out. Justin Carver 0 for 1. And that's 3 outs for the Phillies. So it's going the Braves at 0 runs. The Phillies had 2 runs. That's in the second, ladies and gentlemen. Moving on to the third inning, ladies and gentlemen. It's the Braves turn the bat. Took the Braves near the turn the bat top of the third. And it's still 2-0 Phillies. And the 3 Brave players in the bat top of the third will be Michael Harris the third, Michael Harris the second, Ronald Cooper Jr., and Jake Baldwin. Oh, that's hockey. Okay. Cause I didn't know what you meant by that. I was like, I thought you were talking about like the one for the Yeah, we're gonna take a quick intermission, guys, and I'll be right back. I'm gonna go eat some dinner. I'll be right back. So back in a couple of minutes. It's gonna take about eating. I'll be back soon when I can. Yeah, I'm back, yo. Hey, it's 79 to 70. Damn. I don't feel bad. I was feeling bad for the damn. This is really, but damn. I come out the bad for the Braves. We have Michael here the second come to bat for the Braves. The Braves has a league 0 outs. Top of the first. Top of the third. Here we go. If you're hitting the pitch, you might have to second on the catch on the 1-1. Hitting the pitch, you might have to second swing the strike one. And you're hitting the pitch, you might have to second really catch the ball 3-2-1. And the second the pitch, you swing it. Hot in the way, the ball's going, gone. Solo home run from Michael here second. The Braves are on the board. So it's going the Braves have won the Phillies are 2, and the Braves get their first score on the top of the third. Thanks to Michael Harris second solo home run. His man had the second sport home run on the 2020 season on a fly ball to right field. And the common next to the Braves, you have Monica Jr. next to the Braves, the Braves. Zero, seven, third, you make a 50, you can do swing with strike one, you're going to put you, you're going to do swing the ball go two, you're going to put you on the you and catch the ball go two, you're going to put you on the you and catch the ball go two, 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 and you're going to put you on the swing, the reason that's strike three, one put you down. Coming next to bat for the Braves, you have Jake Bowman next to bat the Braves, the Braves first on base, one out, top of the third, here we go. And you're going to put you Jake, the second ball to one, you're going to put you Jake, going to catch the ball to one, you're going to put you Jake, Greenwood. And Jake Bowman lines out shot with the center fielder Justin Cobb and Jake Bowman's out. Coming next to bat for the Braves, we have Madison next to bat the Braves. The Braves plays a base, 2 outs, top of third, here we go. And you're going to pitch you made swing at the bottom of the one. You're going to pitch you made run because you're going to one. You're going to pitch you made swing and run because you're strike two, 1 and 2. And you're going to pitch you make lane for Madison pops out to the third base, Alamo, Madison down. That's the answer to the Braves. So the score, the Braves have 1 1, the Phillies have 2 runs. And we go to the bottom of the third, ladies and gentlemen. It's the Phillies turn the Braves to the Braves. We go to the bottom of the third. The D Green Braves do at the bottom of the third. We train Turner, Carlson, and Bryce Harper. Then come at the bat for the Phillies. We have Trey Turner at the Phillies. The Phillies has some base. 0 outs, bottom of the third. Here we go. Three holes in the biscuit and boy, you enjoy it. Catch you strike one. Who's the pitch Jay? Catch you one. Then who's the pitch Jay? Catch you 1-2-1. Then who's the pitch Jay? Trey Turner grounds out sharply to the shortstop. The 71, he threw to the first one, right. Fails same time. Pass and Bryce and Trey Turner's out. Coming next to that, the Phillies, you got Carlson next to the Phillies. The three first base. 1 out, bottom of the third. Here we go. Then who's the pitch Jay? One to catch you 1-0. Then who's the pitch still great, but Carlson flies out to the third base. Austin Riley. Carlson's out. Coming next to bat with the Phillies, we got Bryce Harper next to bat the Phillies. The Phillies plays a base, 2 outs, bottom of the third. Here we go. Then who's going to pitch you? Bryce running, swing to his strike number one. Then the pitch you Bryce swing to his strike number two. Then the pitch you Bryce running, catch the ball going two. Then the pitch you Bryce going to win. Between them goes right to the grass, not the single. Bryce Harper makes the first base for the field. The Bryce Harper single, but Sherman drives to the right field and runs to AGU. Coming next to bat with the Phillies, we have a nose for season. Next to bat with the Phillies, we got 1-3 for first base. 2 outs, bottom of the third. Here we go. And home that pitch, you can see it swing at the bottom of one. And home the pitch, you swing the pitch strike 2 on 2. And home the pitch, you can see it running the balls and there's ball 1 and 2. And then home the pitch, you can see it running catch the ball 2 and 2. And home the pitch, you can see the balls and there's ball 3 to 3 and 2 to 4 count. And home the pitch, you can see it running catch the strike 3. And the dogs will see it's out. That's 3 outs for the Phillies. So it's going the Braves have 1 run, the Phillies have 2 runs. That's in the third way, gentlemen. Moving on to the fourth inning, ladies and gentlemen, is the Braves to the bat. Let's see the Braves being returned to the bat at the bottom, the top of the board. And the three Braves playing the bat top of the board with Austin Riley, Alzheimer's being Mike Gilligan. And coming to the bat for the Braves, we have Austin Riley coming to the bat for the Braves. The Braves plays away, 0 top of the board. Here we go. And you hitting a pitch, you Austin ready for Austin Riley. Grinds out to the pitcher, energy pitching on the inputs to the pitcher. Starts out train turn and over to the first base, Bryce Harper. And Austin Riley's out. Coming up next, the bat for the Braves. Ozzy the next bat for the Braves. They got no great players on base. 1 out, top of the board. Here we go. Energy pitching on the pitcher, Ozzy running, catching on strike 1. Energy pitching on the pitcher, Ozzy running, catching on strike 2. Even if it's already running because 1-1-2, and even if it's already swinging for 1-1-2, even if it's already running because 1-2-2, and even if it's already running because the ball doing is very two for him, and even if it's already that is 1-4, and I'll tell you the ball doing the first base for the Braves. And come to the next of the Braves, you have Mike and West, this of the Braves, the one base man first base, 1 out, top of the board, here we go. Anything that fits you right, money because you're going to anything that fits you right, money because you're strike 1. Anything that fits you right, money because swing away to strike 2-1-2. Anything that fits you right, money but might get it and swing that all the way to the wall. Like you see, remember that first stop of saying, Mike Evans got a double, on. This is Mike Evans' third double on the 2026 season on line drive to the center field of Justin Carver. Thank you for out the base to third base. And the base and Mike Evans on first base. Ozzy on third base. Plays the corner down. The coming up next, the bat for the Braves, we have Dominic Switcher next to the bat for the Braves. We got Braves players on first base and third base. 1 out, top of the board. Here we go. If you're picking up pitch, Dominic running because goes strike 1. If you're going to pitch, Dominic will swing the way strike 2-2. If you're going to pitch, Dominic running because goes the balls and third balls 1-2. If you're picking up pitch, Dominic running because goes the ball 2-2. If you're picking up pitch, Dominic swinging the ball 5-2-2. If you're picking up pitch, Dominic swinging the ball still 2-2. And if you're picking up the pitch, going to be Mike, get ready for it. And got to say the way that like it was just simply that we will secondary and Dominic's been passed out to the shortstop trade and Dominic's been down coming next to bat for the Braves. You have Marcelo Duval next to bat for the Braves. You got Braves playing on second base and third base. 2 outs, top of the board. Here we go. And you got a pitch where you Duval running catch goes back to 1. And you picking a pitch Duval running catch goes and you picking a pitch Duval running for it. Marcelo Devon flies out to the center field of Justin Collins. Marcelo Devon is out, and that's the answer for the Braves. So it's what the Braves have 1. The Phillies have 2. And moving on to the bottom of the fourth, ladies and gentlemen. It's the Phillies turn the bat. Let's see if the Braves will turn the bat at the bottom of the fourth. The three Phillies players at the bat at the bottom of the fourth will be Brandon Morris, Adam Bowman, Bryson Star. Brandon Morris is over 1 with a strikeout. Adam Bowman's over 1, and Bryson Star's over 1. Japan got 4 strikeouts. We got 1 home run knocked over here. That might hit a second. David. So coming up the bat for the Phillies, we have Brandon Morris going to bat for the Phillies. No Phillies bats on base. 2 outs, bottom of the board. Here we go. Grant Holmes going to pitch, going to Brandon Morris, great, but ready to strike 1. And Grant Holmes going to pitch, he was great, but then Brandon Morris lines out to the left field and Mike Henry. And Brandon Morris is out. Brandon Morris, you 0 for 2 with your first strikeout. And coming up next to bat for the Phillies, we have Alec Bogan next to bat the Phillies. No Philly fans on base. 1 out, bottom of the board. Here we go. Grant Holmes going to pitch, we have a great boy. Running catch goes balls 1 out. Grand holds and the pitch to Alec away for it. Swinging with the foul was 1-1. The grand holds and the pitch and then for Alec away for it. When the pitch and when the pitch and the foul was 1-1. The grand holds got the pitch to Alec away for it. Riding touch to go to strike 2 to 1-2. And grand holds and the pitch and then for Alec away for it. I should do something for the day of fisting. And another ball guards out to the first base and Adams and other puts to the picture. Graham Holmes stepped on the first base bag in time. And another ball was another ball you over 2. Another ball you over 2 and your bad numbers dropped down to 141. So coming up next, the bat of the Phillies, we got Bryson Stock next to the bat of the Phillies. No Philly Bears on base. 2 miles bottom of the fourth. Here we go. Graham Holmes got a pitch in the right Stock. All right, going. Running to go to strike one. Running to go to strike 1's 0-1. Let's see what we get to it. I want to see what they did because I know they lost the game, so. The New York Mets got swept in all 3 games against the Cubs in Chicago. They lost today 2-1. Now the New York Mets are 7-15 on the season. The Mets are 17-15 on the season. The Mets are terrible. Like, yeah. And the Mets got a 3-game series at home with the Minnesota Twins coming into town. Oh my God, they're gonna embarrass the Mets gonna embarrass their damn fans in Queens, New York, start on Tuesday, from Tuesday all the way to Thursday. They welcome in the Twins in the town. Yeah, they're gonna lose that game. They're gonna lose all them games anyway. So with one time to go, take the hitting coach with him, take Kevin Long too. Not only should White Sox take Kevin Long with him, take Dave Gavassi with him too. But giving us players that can't hit and field and stuff. And then they also take Tom Walker with them too. He can't pitch. And what's this now? You over two. And right this time goes up to second base, outfield to the first base, and Valens, and right this time down. Right this time you over two. Right this time you over two. Your bad average just dropped down to 196. And that's 3 outs for the Phillies. So the score, the Braves had 1-1, the Phillies had 2, and that's the end of the fourth, ladies and gentlemen. Moving on to the 5th inning, ladies and gentlemen. It's the Braves turn the Braves, the Braves, and the turn the red top of the fifth. And the 3 Braves, the red top of the fifth will be Michael Harris II, Ronald Acuna Jr., and Jake Baldwin. And guess what? I heard, Star Wars, and I heard about this one. I'm about to correct you on that one. So what I heard is Bob Thompson did say that they're gonna have an opener for the game for the. They said on Wednesday, right, which is the 23rd, right? Right. So Wednesday, April 23rd, the Phillies are gonna have an opener for the game in Chicago on Wednesday, and they're gonna have an opener for that game in Chicago. And then I also heard that they're gonna have an opener for that game. So somebody's gonna start the game for the Phillies. They're gonna be the opener for the game, and then Taiwan Walker's gonna follow that person it's gonna follow afterwards. So technically, Taiwan Walker is gonna pitch in that game on Wednesday in Chicago, but he's not starting the game. So whoever starts the game, Taiwan Walker's gonna pitch after them. He's gonna pitch after them. So then that person might just start maybe pitch for like maybe 3 innings, and then Taiwan Walker's gonna come in after that. So when I heard that Bob Tom said he's gonna do it like that, I'm like, so you're not gonna have Taiwan Walker start, but you're gonna have Taiwan Walker follow after whoever is the opening pitcher for the Phillies on Wednesday in Chicago. Like, Bob Thompson won't hit decisions on that one. You're still gonna have Taiwan Walker be in that game somehow on Wednesday in Chicago, just not starting, just follow after whoever's the opening pitcher. So that is just saying, like, Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So that is terrible. That's terrible if you want to do it like that. That's terrible. Cause right there and there, that just tell you right there. A lot of times you try to be more bonehead for that one. That's a bonehead decision right there because right there, that just tell you right there and there. One time we're going to start the game, but you wanted to follow up whoever it is to start, is the opening pitcher for that game. So that's just like, he's not going to stay out the game, but he's going to be in there somehow. And, that's just going to be one of those things where it's like, okay. But yeah, the job is on Thursday, 8 p.m. So, that's one thing. So, when I read that somewhere, the Rotters made a decision to do that, I was like, you know what? So coming up the bat for the Braves, we have Michael Hill second to the bat for the Braves. The Braves plays on base 0 outs. Top of the pick, here we go. AJ Payne got a pitch for you, Michael Hill second. Running catch the balls 1-0. AJ Payne got a pitch for you, Michael Hill second. Swinging away, striking for 1. AJ Payne got a pitch for you, Michael Hill second. Going for it. You swing it, that one goes right into the grass, and that's a single. And Michael Hill second will reach the first base for the Braves. Michael Hill the second singles on a line drive to the right field. Those go see him. I know, but he gonna let Tom Walker he gonna let Tom Walker pitch anyway on Wednesday. Not starting, but following up to whoever's is starting pitcher for the game. So it's like somebody pitches for 3 innings and then Tom Walker just falls afterwards. So it's kind of like that's a dumb coming in the Round Visit. And coming up next to bat for the Braves, we have Ronald Acuna Jr. Next to bat for the Braves, got one play at first base, 0 outs. Top of the fifth, here we go. AJ Penny got a pitch to Ronald Acuna Jr. Ronald catches the balls 1-0. AJ Penny got a pitch to Ronald Acuna Jr. Ready for it. That ball's in dirt. The ball two is a 2-0. AJ Penny got no pitch and Ronald Acuna Jr. waiting for it. He swings it out and goes right into the grass, and that's a single. And Ronald Acuna Jr. will race the first base for the Braves. And Ronald Acuna Jr. singles on the short line drive. Ronald Acuna Jr. singles on the short ground ball to the left field of Brandon Marsh. Brandon Marsh should have caught that. And Michael Harris second base. So the Braves have Ronald Acuna Jr. first base and Michael Harris second on second base. We just putting people on base. Really? Yeah. Yeah. And now they have a second round visit for AJ Perry, the second one. Damn. So the ball hesitation, a lot of times we make it just don't make no sense. And we have a lot of times coming to the man to talk to Andrew Painter, and he's taking him out the game. Pitching change for the Phillies. So Andrew Painter was 40 innings pitched, 5 hits, 1 run, 1 earned run, 1 walk, 4 strikeouts, 1 home run, and a 3.44 ERA. And you said Tim Mason, no, why you gonna damn? Jonathan TV watched the for 11 legs. It's the fourth quarter. It's 96-89. Oh, the Pistons are losing this first playoff game, and they got a 7-game series in the first round against the Magic. And they about to lose their first game at home just to the Magic. And the whole team beat y'all. Y'all building. That's embarrassing. And you got Tim Major coming to this game, like we put Tim Major in this game. It's not gonna be a good feeling right there. So pitching change for the Phillies. So Andrew Payne is done pitching for the night. Coming to pitch for the Phillies be Tim Major. So coming up next to bat for the Braves, we have Jake Baldwin. The next to bat for the Braves, you got Brave players on first base, second base. 0 outs. Time to finish. Here we go. Tim Major got a pitch in the way. Drake get ready for it. Right now, catch goes, balls 1-0. And Tim Major got that pitch for Drake get ready for it. And wait, the Braves are challenging the next this call. Wait, and and that's a strike. Runner catch go. That's a strike one. 1-1. And Tim Major got that pitch for Drake get ready for it. Runner catch goes a strike. Runner catch goes a strike one. Runner catch goes ball 2 to 2-1. Change the ball to and Tim Major got that pitch for Drake ready for it. That ball's in there. The ball 3 to 3-1. And Tim Major got another pitch in there for Drake ready for it. And that is ball 4. And Jake Baldwin is walking with the first base for the Braves. Tim Major, why would you watch your first batting game? Had to be Jake Baldwin, really though. And so the Braves got Jake Baldwin on first base, Ronnie Curry Jr. on second base, and Michael Harris third on third base, and Michael Harris second on third base. Base load for the Braves. Let me say that one more time for the people in the bag. So we got the Braves got Jake Baldwin on first base, Ronnie Curry Jr. on second base, and Michael Harris second on third base. Base load for the Braves. Tim Major, I don't even know why you're in this game. You can't pitch. You just load the bases. So coming up next to bat for the Braves, we have Madison next to bat for the Braves. Bases over the Braves. 0 outs, top of the fifth. Here we go. Tim Major got a pitch in the right man, get ready for it. Right there catches on the strike was on 1. And Tim Major got another pitch, get ready for it. The Braves are upheld. It's not a call. So what are they gonna do? They're gonna try to change this one too? Another ABS, another one. I can't even see it. Oh, you can't see it. There you go. Yeah, that's strike 2. That's 0-2. And Tim Major got another pitch, get ready for it. That ball's in there. The ball's 1-2. That's the be the try to event right there. Because when you're losing like that, 101 to 92, you got 5 minutes and 47 seconds left in the fourth quarter of a first ever NBA playoff game. Yeah, thanks. And Tim Major got another pitch to get ready for it. Right now, Kelsey goes the ball 2. It's a 2-2. And Tim Major got another pitch to get ready for it. But this one about to be so bad right now, Star Wars. You don't even want to hear the next thing I'm about to say. It's about to be. And Matt Olson runs out into a fourth stop to second base and right stop to shortstop Trey Turner. Matt Olson is out. But Ronnie Cooley Jr. best to third base, and Jake Bowman is out at second base. And Matt Olson best to third base. So the Braves have Matt Olson on first base and Ronnie Cooley Jr. on third base. And the Braves score another run. So the Braves go. And the Braves tied the game, so scored the Braves had 2 runs, the Phillies had 2 runs, tie base for good Jim, and the Braves get the second run score in the top of the fifth, thanks to Michael Harris the second. Game started at 2. So the Major gonna strike out Matt Olson. Really? Tie the game at 2. Are we serious right now? And coming up next, the bat for the Braves, we have Austin Riley connects the bat for the Braves. No, we got Brave players on first base and third base. 1 out. Top of the fifth. Here we go. Tim Major got a pitch because they all single ready board. He swinging that one goes right into the grass, and that's a single. And Austin Riley will base the first base for the Braves. Austin Riley singles on the ground ball to the third base. Alabama, you can't catch the damn baseball. And Meadows in base second base. So the Braves have Austin Riley at first base, and Meadows no second base. And the Braves took the lead. So it's going. The Braves had 3 runs. The Phillies had 2 runs, and the Braves get the third one scoring the top of the fifth thanks to Ronald Acuna Jr. Now it's 3-2 Braves. That Braves took the lead. Tim Major, you suck as a pitcher. I don't know why you're in this game. Why the White Sox decided to put you in this game? You let the Braves take the goddamn lead. Like what the hell, man? What the goddamn hell? Like Tim Major, you're just the worst pitcher ever. You. So coming up next, the bat for the Braves, we have Ozzy Osbourne next to the bat for the Braves. We got Ray Perez on first base and second base. 1 out, top of the fifth. Here we go. 10 minutes, you got a pitch to Ozzy, waiting for it. Running catch goes, balls 1 out. And 10 minutes, you got a pitch to Ozzy, running catch goes, strike 1. 10 minutes, you got a pitch to Ozzy, swing at the foul with 1 and 2. 10 minutes, you got a pitch to Ozzy, waiting for that ball to the dirt, the ball 2, the 2 and 2. And 10 minutes, you got another pitch coming for you, Ozzy, waiting for it. You swing it out, it goes all the way to the wall. And then Ozzy Osbourne running around first, stop a second. Ozzy Osbourne got a double, yo. And this is Ozzy Osbourne's third double on the 2026 season on the line drive to the left field of Brandon Murray's. And Austin Riley bats the third base. So the Braves had Ozzy Osbourne on second base and Austin Riley on third base. And the Braves stay lead yet again. So it's going. The Braves had 4 runs, the Phillies had 2 runs, and the Braves get the 4th run score in the top of it thanks to Matt Olson. Now it's 4-2 Braves. Yeah, we getting swept. Right Stones, we getting swept today night. The 10 Major screwed this game up. Mm-hmm. The 10 Major just screwed up this damn inning. Look at that, 4-2. What a freaking 2. God damn it, I hate Rod Thompson, man. I hate Rod Thompson so damn much. He just, like you don't care about winning, literally, like, you just making all the stupid financial decisions are dumb as hell. We are the Phillies team. The Philadelphia Phillies are 11 stock in Philadelphia right now. The Philly fans are so pissed off with this damn baseball team. It's not even funny right now because they come to these baseball games, pay their tickets, and they watch the team lose every freaking night. We can't win a baseball game at freaking home. The last season we won every freaking baseball game at home, and we can't win baseball games at home to the Cubs, to Chicago Cubs. We can't win it. We can't even beat them. We can't. Now we just lost 2 games at home to the Braves. About to get swept tonight. Like we can't win at home. Like literally. Like you can't. Like literally. Coming up next, the bat for the Braves, we had Mike Lewinsky next to the bat for the Braves. We got Braves players on second base and third base. 1 out. Top of the fifth. Here we go. 10 minutes got a pitching. Mike swinging at the ball was 1. 10 minutes got a pitching. Mike swinging at the ball was 2. 10 minutes got a pitching. Mike running kept going strike 3. And 10 minutes and Mike Lewinsky's out. Yeah, Lewinsky, you just got to strike the F out by 10 minutes. Go send that Braves. They go, yeah. First strikeout for 10 minutes and 1 K. Oh, look at that. 10 Major know how to throw a strike. Oh, wow. Wow. 10 Major do a strike. Wow. We still suck, though. So coming up next to bat for the Braves, we have Dominic Smith next to bat for the Braves. We got Braves players on second base and third base. 2 outs, top of the fifth. Here we go. 10 Major got a pitch for Dominic and wait for a runner catch goes balls 1. 10 Major got no pitch for Dominic, runner catch goes strike 1-1. 10 Major got no pitch for Dominic, runner catch goes ball 2-1. And 10 Major got another pitch for Dominic Greenway swinging that with the 5 balls of 2-2. 10 Major threw his first strike in the game in this inning, guys. He still messed up there, He still is terrible, so. And 10 Major got another pitch for Dominic Greenway for it. And Dominic Smith asked for a timeout, and Dominic Smith get right back to the red box and a baseball. Tim Major got another pitch coming for Dominic and wait for it. He's swinging that one. That's another 5-0, still 2-2. Who could be a better coach than Rod Thompson? I don't know. I don't know who could be a better manager than Rod Thompson. I don't know who. I don't know who the Phillies could find if they would have got rid of Rod Thompson. I don't know who we can do. Oh, and I saw this video that I saw this interview that Dave Cavazzi did a couple years ago when the Phillies were going through the slump with the management and stuff. Remember Joe Rigardi, right? Remember Joe Rigardi, the Phillies manager from a couple years ago, Star Wars. That was the manager that the Phillies had a long time ago, and the Phillies were going through the same problem when they had Joe Rigardi being the Phillies manager. When the Phillies team was not winning games and were losing or they win, and then the Phillies organization decided to fire Joe Rigardi. Well, now the Phillies are going through the same thing. They're going through the same problem where they have Rod Thompson who making all bullhead decisions, and they're losing games and stuff like that. And that same thing is Dave Rossi said saying the same thing is Dave Rossi saying that he said instead of firing Rod Thompson and all that stuff, we should just figure out a way to get the Phillies team out of their struggles. So instead of firing the head coach, firing Rod Thompson, who's the problem, while he's losing games and stuff, and he's saying Rod Thompson's not losing the locker room and stuff, but we shouldn't fire him. The Phillies should figure out the Phillies team should figure out a way to win games, and not saying that Rod Thompson's the problem. Mm-hmm. And Tim is gonna pitch me, Dominic and wait for it. Runner kept gonna strike three, and Dominic wrong with his own, and Dominic with his own. That was you just got struck the F out by Tim Major. Don't send that place down. Yeah. Second strikeout from Tim Major, 2 Ks. And that's 3 outs to the Braves. So it's going to the Braves had 4 runs. The Phillies had 2 runs. Moving on to the bottom of the fifth, ladies and gentlemen. It's the Phillies turn the man, the Phillies turn the man at the bottom of the fifth. And the 3 Philly players near the man at the bottom of the fifth will be Raphael Mitchell, Justin Corbin, Trey Turner. Raphael Mitchell's over 1. Justin Corbin's over 1, and Trey Turner's 1 for 2 with a run. And guess what, ladies and gentlemen, for all you Sixers fans out there, just right now, NBC Sports Radio just said that Sixers rookie, the Sixers player, VJ Escom has been nominated as a Rookie of the Year finalist. So VJ Escom has just been nominated for the Rookie of the Year for the Rookie of the been nominated for the Rookie of the Year. So that means right there for you Sixer fans. That means if VJ Escom wins Rookie of the Year, that'll be the most exciting thing. He already named as one of the VJ Escom has been named one of the finalists for Rookie of the Year for the NBA. So if he wins it, that'll be another accolade to him being Rookie of the Year, winning the Rising Star MVP for the All Star weekend. Just add on Rookie of the Year trophy today, and then boom, call that a thing. So that's a good thing right there. So that'd be a good thing to just add today, because then that would be a good regular piece of like hardware to have. We'll get the year trophy and stuff. So just add it into like your piece of like thing right there. But that would be great if BJ does win it. But I want him to win it because he's a good rookie for the Sixers. So I hope he does get it. But if he doesn't get it, at least it'd be nice if he did get it. Coming out the bat for the Phillies, we have Raphael Machon in the bat for the Phillies. No Philly fans on base. Zero is bottom of the sixth, bottom of the fifth. Here we go. Great Holmes gonna pitch me. Raphael running catch goes the ball. Running catch goes the ball well. Great Holmes gonna pitch me. Raphael swing to make strike one. The Rays gonna pitch me. Raphael swing to make strike two. 1-2. Then hold in the pitch, you have real good for weapon so nice for time you. Weapon showing you weapon the to baseball. Then holds in the pitch, you have your swing in the base, now strike three. The weapon is showing out. Weapon was showing you over two, which is your weapon was showing you over two, which your first strikeout. So coming up next, the bat for the Phillies, we have Justin Crawford next to bat for the Phillies. No Philly fans on base. One out, bottom of the fifth. Here we go. Grant Holmes in the pitch count Justin ready for it. Riding catch goes balls 1-0. And Grant Holmes in the pitch count for you, Justin ready for it. He swing it down with the 5 balls and 1-1. And Grant Holmes in the pitch count for Justin ready for it. Riding catch goes ball 2 to 2-1. And Grant Holmes in the pitch count for Justin ready for it. He swing it out and goes right into the grass, and that's a single. And Justin Carver will race the first base for the Bills. Justin Carver got a hit. Justin Carver got a hit. He's 1 for 2, yo. And Justin Carver's batting average just went up to 281, yo. Justin Carver got a hit. He's 1 for 2. The batting average just went up to 281. And Justin Carver singles on the short line drive to the center field of Michael Hill second. All right, Justin Carver, you got your first hit of the game. Coming up next, the bat for the Phillies, you got Trey Turner next to bat the Phillies. You got one Philly player on first base, one out, bottom of the fifth. Here we go. Grant Holmes got a pitch count for Trey, get ready for it. Ronnie's catching goes the balls 1-0. And Grant Holmes under the pitch count for Trey, get ready for it. Ronnie's catching goes the ball 2 to 2-0. Come on, Trey Turner. Trey Turner, get another hit, man. Make it 2 for 2 for yourself. And Grant Holmes under the pitch count for Trey, get ready for it. Ronnie's catching goes the strike 1 is a 2-1. And Grant Holmes got another pitch for Trey Grayboy. Grant Holmes threw a pitch up to his first baseman, Matt Olson, to make sure that Justin Coleman got the first base bag, picking to the one at first base. And Grant Holmes got another pitch for Trey Grayboy. He's swinging down with it's a 5 balls and 2-2. And Grant Holmes got another pitch for Trey Grayboy. He's swinging down with that's another 5 balls, still 2-2. And Grant Holmes got another pitch for Trey Grayboy. Riding catch goes the ball 3 is a 3-2, the full kill. Yeah, the Braves have no more challenges left because they use them all. They got no more ABS challenges. They use them all. Look at that, it's 108 to 101. Don't look at that, the pitch trying to come back. They ain't got no time left because it's like 58 seconds left, 57 seconds left. And Grant Holmes got the pitch count for Trey Grayboy. Let me say the game for the people in the bag. And Grant Holmes got the pitch for Trey Grayboy. And Trey Turner grounds into a four-out feeling about second base to Aldiosme. And Justin Culver's out at second base. But Trey Turner advanced to first base. Justin Culver, why would you run the second, man? Justin Culver went to second, got himself out. But Trey Turner ends up getting on first base. Why? Why? So go ahead. Yeah, the Braves got a run busy. And that's a game 112 to 101. Pistons lose. The Pistons lost their first playoff game. So now the Magic are 0-1 in his first playoff game, and the Pistons are 0-1. Oh, I feel bad for starting Wednesdays right now. I'm a message Wednesdays later on and let him know that they just lost their game. Well, no, actually, I'm messaging right now about that. He gonna be pissed. The last 4 games. Yeah, yeah, we're quick. I know what system. Yeah, this shit. Like, what the hell? The big change for the Braves. The great home the pitcher tonight. Coming to pitch for the Braves will be Aaron Bummer. Coming up next to bat the Phillies, we got Cal Swinging next to bat the Phillies. We got one big player in first base. 2 outs, top of the second, 2 outs, bottom of the fifth. Here we go. Aaron Bummer got a pitch for you, so we're ready for it. Riders catch go strike one, 0-1. Yes. And Phillies are bottom feeders early on. I think the Phillies are the worst of the two. And he said, here we go again. Same old song and dance. And we're going to pitch these. We're going to get a strike with one. And we're going to pitch these. We're going to wait for it. You swing it down, goes right to the grass, and it rolls all the way to the wall. And the Castro runs around first. Stop and saying, Castro, we got a W on. Castro, we got a W on. Castro, we got another hit. Castro was 2 for 3 on. And this is Castle's fourth double on the 2026 season on a line drive to the right fielder, Ronald Clear Jr. and Trey Turner at the third base. So the Phillies got Castro on second base and Trey Turner on third base. So coming up next to bat the Phillies, we got Bryce Harper next to bat the Phillies. We got Philly players on second base and third base. 2 outs, bottom of the fifth. Here we go. Harbor Nation, Harbor Nation, Harbor Nation. And Aaron Bummer got a pitch in there for you, Bryce. Ready for it. You swing it down with the five was on one. Bryce Harper, get another hit, man. 1-for-1. Come on, Bryce. Get up on base. And Aaron Bummer got another pitch in there for you, Bryce. Ready for it. Right in catch good. You swing it down, goes right in catch good. That's a strike two. It's 0-2. And Aaron Bummer got another pitch in there for you, Bryce. Ready for it. And Bryce Harper grounds out to the third base, so Austin Riley to the first base and battles, and Bryce Harper's down. Bryce Harper, you 0 for 2. Dang it, Bryce Harper, you 0 for 2. Bryce Harper, you 0 for 2. And you stranded Kyle Schwarber and Trey Turner on base. Terrible. And that's 3 outs for the Phillies. So the score the Braves have 4 wins. The Phillies have 2 wins. That's the end of the fifth, ladies and gentlemen. We went on to the 6th inning, ladies and gentlemen. It's the Braves turn the bed. Let's see what the Braves can do to turn the bed at the top of the 6th. And the 3 Braves players in the bed at the top of the 6th will be Marcelio Duvon, Michael Harris II, and Ronald Acuna Jr. Dang, that's gonna get on base. Yeah, lost at home too. This is lost at home too. They don't win. If this don't win the second game, game two at home, they're gonna be going into Orlando down 0-2 in the playoffs, and then on the road that's like a whole different story. So if you can't, I know. Winston, I can't believe your Detroit Pistons lost to the Atlanta Magic at home. The Pistons at home in front of their fan base in Little Caesars Arena, and they let the visiting team, the Atlanta Magic, come into their building and win their first game of the playoffs against y'all on the with the Magic on the road. And they go in there and drop 120 points on y'all, 112 points on y'all head to 101, and make y'all embarrass y'all in front of y'all fan base. And then now the Pistons gonna have to try again in game two this week to try to win at home before they going on the road for games 3 and 4 in Orlando. So yeah, damn, that's right there. It's just like one of those those situations right there where you be like, damn, like they should have. Yeah, they should have won that game because I was like, they should have had took that game. They should have won that game. So Penny changed for the Phillies. So Tim Majors that pitcher tonight, come to pitch the right. Tim Majors to come up the so Tim Majors that pitching for the night, and coming next to coming the vet, coming next to vet pitch for the Phillies to be changed to come up the vet for the Braves. We have with Solo DeMorgan next to vet the Braves. The Braves plays the Braves 0. Top of the 6. Here we go. Chase got a pitch. Get everybody DeMorgan. Running catch goes straight with a 1. Chase got a pitch. DeMorgan. Running catch goes 1-1. Jay's got another pitch to on the running swing as the five balls 1-2. Jay's got another pitch to the on swing as another five balls still 1-2. And Chase got another pitch to on the running catch goes the ball 2-2. And Chase got another pitch to on the swing as the five balls 2-2. And Chase, you pitch for the Phillies better. You better pitch better than Tim Major. That's all I gotta say. And Tim Major and Chase got another pitch to the ball. You ready for it? Running catch goes the ball 3. It's a 3-2. The full count. And Chase got another pitch swing. The ball, you ready for it? You swing that with the five balls 3-2. And Chase got that pitch to Devon Dwayne, but swing and miss, and that's strike three. And when Soto Devon is out, when Soto Devon, you just got to strike the F out by Chase Sugar. Go send that Braves dig out, yeah. First strikeout for Chase Sugar, 1K. So coming up next, the bat for the Braves, we have Michael Harris the second. Coming next, the bat for the Braves. The Braves players on base. 1 out, top of the 6. Here we go. Chase got a pitch to the boy. Michael Harris the second. Get ready for it. Right now, catch goes. The ball's 1-0. And Chase got another pitch, got another ball. Michael Harris the second. Get ready for it. Right now, catch goes. Strike 1-1-1. And Chase got another pitch. Michael Harris the second. Get ready for it. You swing that one, goes right into the grass. And that's a single. And Michael Harris the second will base the first base for the Braves. and Michael Harris second singles on the line drive to the center fielder Justin Crawford. Justin Crawford should have catch that. You know. Oh, you made a new nickname for Alex Boom. What's his name? He said Boom, the Boom. Hell yeah, that's gonna sneak right there. So coming up next, the bat for the Braves, we have Ronald Acuna Jr. next to the bat for the Braves. We got one great player at first base. One out, top of the sixth. Here we go. Chase got a pitch for Ronald Acuna Jr. Runner catching those balls for now. Chase got a pitch for Ronald Acuna Jr. Runner catching those balls 2-2 now. And Chase got another pitch, got a ball. Ronald Acuna Jr. Great board. Runner catching goes strike one is a 2-1. Yeah, well, he said Thompson, the bummer for our major. That's right there. And Chase got another pitch for you, running to Jerry Great board. Ryder catch goes straight to the 2-2. Oh, Star was here with that one, okay. The second one for the Bob Thompson one, okay. And Chase got another pitch, got for you, running to Jerry Great board. Ryder catch goes to ball three, it's a 3-2, the full kill. And Chase should go, the Phillies pitcher stuck on the mound. And Chase got another pitch, got for running to Jerry Great board. And that is ball four. And Ronald Acuna Jr. is going to advance to first base for the Braves. Chase should go. You walking first batter. You walking first batter. The game had to be Ronald Acuna Jr. So the Braves have Ronald Acuna Jr. on first base, and Michael Harris the second on second base. You're smarter than me. Should the Phillies do a review? If you say for the Phillies, yes, the Phillies should get rid of all the veteran players and just get some and bring up some rookies because the guys who've been on the team need to go. Like we need to get Bryce Harper out of here because you know that one. Let's see, Alabama needs to get off this team. Alabama needs to go. Bryce Stott needs to go, and we need to get a new second baseman, third baseman, and then stuff like that, and then. I know Castro, we shouldn't give it here. We should still be here. JT and stuff, but we just need to get rid of people who can't hit. But Robert's Hill. So coming up next to bat for the Braves, we had Drake Baldwin next to bat for the Braves. We got Blake players on first base, second base. One out, top of the sixth. Here we go. James got a pitch to Drake Baldwin. He swinging down with the foul was on one. Yeah, I think the Phillies need to do a rebuild. The Sixers need to do a rebuild because the Sixers need to get rid of everybody because literally like everybody just not making their shots. I mean, not get rid of Max or VJ and stuff like that. But anybody else who can't even score baskets and shit, that went for the Sixers. And also, yeah, I'm not gonna say we should get rid of Joel Embiid, but if Joel Embiid gonna keep the energy phone every year, every season, there's no point in Joel Embiid on the Sixers still because that just don't, yeah. And Jake's gonna pitch to Drake Great boy. And Jake Baldwin flies out to the right field and Dole's gonna see him. And Jake Baldwin is out. But Michael Harris the second base to third base. So the Braves have Ronald Acuna Jr. on first base and Michael Harris the second on third base. Playing to the corners here. Well, they should keep notice, what he's doing. But what the Sixers need to do is they need to fire Josh Harris as the freaking owner and get a new owner. Then what the Sixers team need to do is get a new owner, somebody who actually cares about a damn team because Josh Harris don't give a damn about the Sixers, And Josh Harris was at Josh Harris was in Boston, Massachusetts today, watching his Sixers team that he owned get blown out by the freaking Celtics, and he don't do nothing to change the team. And Josh Harris the owner of the Sixers, and he don't do nothing to change the team. He disregarded what Joel Embiid said about getting somebody during the trade deadline to help out the team, and Josh Harris didn't want to do that because he wanted to go against the goddamn he wanted to get away from the salary tax and shit. So he started not to do that. So I don't know why Josh Harris went to watch the Sixers lose their playoff game today for. What was for? You don't even care about the Sixers. Only thing Josh Harris cares about is the New Jersey Devils and the Washington Commanders for the NFL. Yeah, like literally, I can say that right there. Yeah, so yeah, that's the only thing I can say right there. And we got the Robinson, yo. So we got Rod Thompson coming into the mound to talk to him. Chase Sugar, that ain't good. And he's taking out the game. Pitching change for the Phillies. The reason why I get mad about that because Josh Harris was watching. I saw that when Josh Harris was at the game, like, really? He cares about the Sixers team? Well, yeah, the bullshit on that one, because if he did, he would make some changes for the team. He could have got like some more players or something. But then, yep, nope, nope. Mm-hmm. Yeah, Josh Harris is the worst NBA, is the worst Sixers owner because he don't even care about the damn Sixers. That's why he disregarded his star player Joel Embiid and saying he gave him some more help. He just didn't. Yeah, because I'm talking about Josh Harris, the owner. So yeah, so that's just you don't get it mixed up, I know I hate when people come to the stream and tell you that, oh, geez, like, we already know that. Because me, Wednesday, and Star Wars are all church going people anyway. So, like, why you keep telling us something that we already know? I keep telling people, you need to go to streams where you need to go to somebody else's YouTube channel. Go to a stream where somebody doesn't know anything about God and tell them they. Don't be telling me that I already know. 'Cause I go to church mostly every Sunday, so like, why you gonna tell me something I already know? Like, I hate when people do that. I hate when people keep repeating the same things. Like, come on now. So Jay Sugar is done pitching for the night, and coming to pitch for the Phillies will be pitching for the Phillies will be Kyle Backheads. So coming up next, the bat for the Braves, we have Meadows next to bat the Braves. We have Ray Bears the first pitch and third base, 2 outs, top of the sixth. Here we go. Kyle Backheads gonna pitch, be made, running can go straight with the one. Kyle Backheads gonna pitch, be made, running swing that with foul on two. Kyle Backheads gonna pitch, be made, running can go balls 1 and 2. Kyle Backheads gonna pitch, be made, get ready for one. Swing and a miss, and that's strike three. Meadows is out. Meadows, and you just got strike the F out. But Cal Backheads go sit in that Braves dugout. Yeah, yeah. First strikeout for Cal Backheads, 1K. And that's 3 outs for the Braves. So scoring the Braves had 4 runs, the Phillies had 2 runs. And we go to the bottom of the sixth, ladies and gentlemen. It's the Phillies turn the bat. Let's see what the Phillies can do. They turn the bat at the bottom of the sixth. And the three Philly players do at the bat at the bottom of the sixth being Adolis Garcia, Brandon Roach, and Adam Bowe. Adolis Garcia is over 2 with 2 strikeouts. Brandon Roach is over 2 with a strikeout. And Adam Bowe is over 2. What's that? Why you retracting your message? What did you say something wrong? Did you write something wrong in the chat? That's why you took you retracted your message? Tigers should get the Phillies prospects. Tigers should get the Phillies prospects Bryce Harper. I don't think y'all can handle having Bryce Harper on the Detroit Tigers. I don't know about that. I don't think Bryce Harper. I don't think Bryce Harper's gonna leave the goddamn Phillies to go to the Detroit Tigers. I don't think Bryce Harper's gonna leave the Phillies anyway. So You did what's next? Wait, you did Star Wars? Let me see what it is that you put on next. What did you say? You saw this stuff about the Mets. It's okay. Yeah, but the 81 million and the views of 71 $7. Can't hit baseballs, can't hit baseball. Love your game, losing streak. Never lost a game. Negative 25 runs delivered, 0 runs delivered. Does not bring joy. I know the Mets are terrible. Some pitch change for the Braves. Aaron Bubbles, the pitcher for the night. Come to pitch for the Braves be Tyler Kinley. So coming up next, the bat for the Phillies, we have Adolis Garcia. The next, the bat for the Phillies, no funny pairs on base, 0 outs, 5 and 6. Here we go. Tyler Kinley got a pitch, gonna be Garcia, get ready for it. Ronnie's catch goes strike with on one. And Tyler Kinley got a pitch, gonna be Garcia, get ready for it. Ronnie's catch goes balls 1-1. And Tyler Kinley got a pitch, gonna be Garcia, get ready for it. You swing it down, that's a 5 balls and 1-2. And Tyler Kinley got a pitch, gonna for you, Garcia, get ready for it. And the dogs go see it as for Tyler Young, the dogs go see it, get right back in the back box and some base move. And Tyler Kinley got another pitch, gonna be Garcia, get ready for it. Right the catch goes ball 2 to 2-2. And Tyler Kinley got another pitch, gonna be Garcia, get ready for it. Right the catch goes ball 3 to 3-2 to 4 count. And Tyler Kinley got another pitch, gonna for you, Garcia, get ready for it. And that is ball 4. And the dogs go see is well to advance the first base for the field. And this is the dogs go see his first walk of the game. Well, I never watched the Spaceball movies, some Star Wars. I don't know. I never seen that movie, Spaceballs. I never seen never seen any of the, I never seen the Spaceball movies. So the movie, I never seen the. So I don't know nothing about that movie. So coming up, where can you get it? You know. So coming up next, the bat for the Phillies, we have Brandon Marsh connects the bat for the Phillies. We got one free player on first base. 0 outs, 5 and 6. Here we go. Tyler Kingsley got a pitch to the ring. Marsh, great boy. Run catch the balls in third, balls 1-0. And Tyler Kingsley got another pitch to the ring. Marsh, great boy. Running catch goes the ball 2 to 2-0. And Tyler Kingsley got another pitch to the ring. Marsh, great boy. Running catch goes the ball 3 to 3-0. Wait, it says apparently the Star Wars, like the movie franchise. And Tyler Kinley got the pitch connect by Morris Gray Boyd. Rodney catch good. That strike one is a 3-1. And Tyler Kinley got the pitch connect by Morris Gray Boyd. And Brandon Marsh fires out to the right field and Ronnie Cooney Jr. Brandon Marsh is out. Brandon Marsh, you 0 for 3 with your first strikeout. Here comes the worst pitcher of the game, guys, Alec Bohm. So coming up next, the bat for the Phillies, we have Alec Bohm next to the bat for the Phillies. You got Benny Fans on first base and second base. 1-0, bottom of the sixth. Here we go. Tyler Kinley got a pitch to that boy. You Alec Gray Boyd. And Alec Bohm got hit by a pitch and will advance to first base for the Phillies. And the Dogs gonna see, and the Phillies and the Dogs gonna see him at second base. So the Phillies have Alec Bohm on first base, and the Dogs gonna see him on second base. Tyler Kinley, you gonna hit our worst pitcher on the Phillies in the Phillies lineup, Alec Bohm? You're a dummy for that one. I know, I knew that was for you. I know, right? Oh, T-Top was still on the. I thought T-Top was not with the damn Braves anymore. I thought he wasn't, but he still is. Ain't that about a while? Mm. No, Drew Holiday, man. Didn't say nothing wrong. What you mean? I didn't say anything wrong with what you did. What said anything wrong? No, I didn't say anything wrong. That you ain't say anything wrong with anything. I'm busy on. I'm very challenged in the corner field. Was up here at home, got hit by a pitch and go to see in second base. So the Phillies got at home on first base and go to see in second base. We got my visit for the Braves. No, I didn't say you said anything wrong with it. Just that the nickname that you came from at the home, I think it's pretty good though. So that's all I was saying about that. You didn't say anything else wrong. So coming up next, the bat of the Phillies, we got Bryson Stock. Next, the bat of the Phillies, we got Benny players on first base, second base. 1-0. Bottom of the sixth, here we go. Tyler Kinsley. Tyler Kinsley got a pitch to that boy. Stock and ready boy. Running catch the strike was on one. No, but those can say they strike out. He got walked. Those Garcia got walked by Tyler Kinley. He walked him. Tyler Kinley walked. The Braves pitcher Tyler Kinley walked up at those Garcia. Mm-hmm. And Tyler Kinley got a pitch and he started running because he was strikes on one. And Tyler Kinley got another pitch and he started ready for his swing out. He swing out with the power zone too. Yeah, Tyler Kinley got another pitch because he started ready for it. And Bryson Stott flies out to the right field and running clean and Bryson Stott's out. Bryson Stott, you over 3. Bryson Stott, you over 3, and your batting average is dropping down to 193. Bryson Stott's over 3 in this game, and his batting average is 193. Bryson Stott just dropped under 200, y'all. Bryson Stott is batting 193, y'all, with 3 strikeouts in this game. Yeah, Bryson Stott is batting 193 in this game, and it's 0 for 3 in this game. And, yeah. So coming up next, the bat for the Phillies, we have Rafael Machon next to bat the Phillies. We got Babe Bears on first base, second base. 2 outs, bottom of the 6th, here we go. Tyler Kinley got a pitch getting for you, Rafael going forward. Running cut goes, strike one's on 1. And Tyler Kinley got the pitch for you, Rafael going forward. He's swinging that one, that's the 5-1's 0-2. Yeah, I've been saying it, like, Rafael Machon is not as great as he was last year. When he used to hit the home runs and everything. He's not great as he is last year, so right now, Rafael Machon's batting average is .40. It's .04. It's .40. How are you batting .0440? That's you batting .040. That's the worst batting average ever. You're not even Rafael Machon's not even batting 100 or something. Damn. And Tyler Kinley got a pitch, got a pitch, got a review, and can't go strike one. Tyler Kinley got a pitch, review. The swing has problems on 2. And Tyler Kinley got a pitch, review, and running can't go to strike 3. And Rafael Machon is down. Rafael Machon, you over 3 with your second strikeout. And Rafael Machon batting average just dropped to .38. That's 3 outs for the Phillies. So it's going with the Braves have 4 runs, the Phillies have 2 runs. And that's the end of the 6th inning, gentlemen. We move on to the 7th inning, ladies and gentlemen. It's the Braves turn the bed. Let's see what the Braves do. They turn the bed at the top of the 7th. The 3 Braves players do at the top of the 7th. Austin Riley, Ozzie Osby, and Mike Yamansky. That's why I said the Phillies are messing this. The Phillies are really messing up the season for them because next year we ain't gonna have no baseball because of the lockout. And then and Bryce Harper did say the Phillies need to start winning games this season because the lockout's happening next. It's happening. The MLB lockout is happening after this season. The lockout's gonna start from the end of the baseball season all the way until we hit the year 2027. So like literally, if you don't start changing shit, you gonna put yourself in a situation where it's gonna be like, damn, like right now the Phillies are losing games because we need to start winning games because then the next year there'll be no baseball, so because of a stupid lockout, so it's like you keep pushing yourself to the point where you can't win games, and these are teams that the Phillies should be able to beat, but it's like literally we're losing games to losing. They lost these first 2 games to our rival. Like literally, like when are we as the Phillies team gonna learn that you gotta win these games. You can't be losing games this season because you ban yourself at home in front of your fan base, which is like that's like saying something like you can't win games at home. That's embarrassment. So it puts you in a predicament where like you gotta be playing this bad. And the Phillies never played this bad before. So it just kind of like tell you right then and there, like, but I always did say in the back of my head, like, why do these Phillies fans go to the game, went to this Braves series, boy, anybody about to even go. The team is gonna just lose, make you feel bad again. Anybody gonna do much, they're gonna just make you feel bad again. To the point where it's like, So coming at the bat for the Braves, we have Austin Riley to the bat for the Braves. The Braves plays the Braves 0, 7-7. Here we go. Kyle has got a pitch for you, Riley. For your All-State running, cutting on the strike, running, cutting on the ball. Kyle has got a pitch for your All-State running, cutting on the ball 2-0. Kyle has got a pitch for your All-State running, cutting on the strike, 2-1. Kyle has got a pitch for your All-State swing at the power. So that's the power was 0-2. Swing at the power was 2-2. And Kevin is in the University of Austin, but Austin Riley grabs out to the shortstop Trey Turner and threw it to the first base and vice over in time. And Austin Riley's out. And coming up next to bat for the Braves, we have Ozzy Osbourne next to bat for the Braves. The Braves are Braves, 1 out, top 5 of the 6. Here we go. So coming next to bat for the Braves, we have Austin Riley next to bat for the Braves. The Braves are Braves, 1 out, top of the 7. Here we go. Calvin is going to pitch the Ozzy, running, cutting goes the balls 1 out. Cadillac is in the pitch, Ozzy away boy. And Ozzy Osbourne runs out to the second base and Bryce started to the first base and Bryce over in time. And Ozzy Osbourne's out. And for offensive substitutions for the way the Braves, Eli White will pinch it. For Mike University. So coming next to bat for the Braves, we have Eli White next to bat for the Braves. No way fans on base. 2 outs. Top of the 7. Here we go. Kyle Buckhead is going to pitch to Eli away boy. Right now, Kevin goes to Rose 1-0. And Cowboy is in the fish, Eli running because he was ball 2-0. And Cowboy is in the fish, Eli going board. And Eli White grounds out to the first base and invites home. And then puts the pitcher, Kyle Buckhead, stepping the first back in time. And Eli White's out. That's beyond to the Braves. So the score, the Braves had 4 runs, the Phillies had 2 runs. We went on to the bottom of the 7, ladies and gentlemen. It's the Phillies doing the red. Let's see the Phillies doing it to the red, the bottom of the 7. And the 3 Philly players getting off the red, the bottom of the 7 will be Justin Culver, Trey Turner, Kyle Swimmer. Justin Culver's 1 for 2. Trey Turner's 1 for 3 to 1. And Kyle Swimmer's 2 for 3 with a home run, a double, and 2 RBIs. Every time I count my goes, yeah, he would stay there in the Vegas if he would have picked it like that, but So pitching change for the Braves. So Tyler Kinley is a pitcher tonight. Kind of pitcher the Braves be doing. So coming out the bat for the Phillies, we have Justin Cole for the bat of the Phillies. No Phillies versus the Rays. 0 outs, bottom of the 7. Here we go. Then we get a pitch for Justin ready for it. Ronnie catch to go to strike 1-0-1. He said, Fire Ron Townsend, Fire Ron Townsend, Fire Ron Townsend, listen to the one player, listen to the fans actually. The fan would say, they start chanting Fire Ron Townsend. That's going to not be a good time right there. And then we're going to pitch to Justin Green for Running catch goes straight away. And then we're going to pitch to Justin, running catch goes straight to 0-2. And then we're going to pitch to Justin Green for And Justin Culver grounds out to the second base. How's he going to do the first base and Middleton in time? Justin Culver's on. Justin Culver, you 1 for 3. So coming next to that, the Phillies, we had Council next to the Phillies, the Phillies for the Rays, 2 outs. Bottom of the 7, here we go. Yeah, then we're going to pitch to be ready for the right catch goes to 1-0. And then we're going to pitch to be ready for swinging out with the 5-1 balloon. Yeah, I do like the whole 5 run times, 5 run time kind of thing, yeah. And then we're going to pitch to the race, so we're going for it. And then we're going to pitch to the race, so we're going for it. Look at the 5-1, and then we're going to pitch to so we're going for it, swinging out with the 5-1 and 10. And then we're going to pitch to the so we're going for it. Right there, changing those involved to the 2 and 2. And then we're gonna pick the race so we're ready for it. Riding catch goes the ball 3 is a 3 and 2 goes for kill. Yeah, I know John Middleton, the Phillies owner, is not happy about the way the team is playing. And then we got the first gonna make so very forward. And then the first two, and that is one for Council is one against the first base for the Phillies. This is Council's first one game. So coming up next about the Phillies, we have the Bryce Harper next about the Phillies. We got one people first base, 2 outs, 2 outs, 11-7. Here we go. Dylan the first gonna be Bryce Gray, Boy swing the base, and strike 1-1. And then we got the first gonna be Bryce Gray, Boy swing the base, strike 1. Then we're gonna push Bryce Gray, Boy swing the base, and strike 2-2. And then we got the first gonna be Bryce Gray, Boy. And then we got the first Bryce Gray, Boy. Swinging the fumbles on 2, and then we got the first Bryce swinging that one, that's another fumble still on 2. And then we got the first Bryce Gray, Boy. And Bryce Harper flies out to the shortstop for something to go on. And Bryce said, that's the answer to the Phillies. So scoring. The Rays have won. The Phillies have 287. We'll go to the 8th. It's the Rays to the Red. It's the Rays to the Red top 8. The Red Rays to the Red top 8. Dominic Smith. On 7, we won. And Michael Harris second. Also, the Cardinals are that's the odds for the Braves. So let's go with the Phillies. So the Braves have 4 runs. The Phillies have 2 runs. That's the end of the 7 right there. We'll go to the 8th right there. It's the Braves to the red. Let's see the Braves to the red top 8. The defense plays the red top 8 with Dominic Smith. 1-7 in the world, and Michael Harris second. That's never paid you awakening and everything is fine. We're good. 3, 2, 1, snap, Thompson. Phillies are not looking good. We need everyday good left-handers. We come out the bat for the Phillies. We had Dominic Smith for the bat for the Phillies. No Phillies fans away. 0 outs. Top of the 8. Here we go. Big change for the Phillies. So Cat One has done pitching for the night. They come in the pitch for the Phillies. We have Ryan Cochran. So Ryan Cochran got a pitch down the grade board. And Dominic Smith runs out to the second base and right side to the first base and right side right time and down to down. And then next to that for the Braves, with Southern New Orleans to the Braves, the Braves face the Braves, 1 out, top of the 8, and Southern New Orleans, and Ryan Cochran the pitch for you, New Orleans, Ryan Cochran strike 1, and Ryan Cochran the pitch for New Orleans, Ryan Cochran strike 2 and 2, and Ryan Cochran the pitch for New Orleans, they 1. And was certainly one of popped onto the first base and right side and foul territory. Coming next to the Braves, we have Michael Harris second next to the Braves, the Braves. 2 outs, top of the 8, here we go. And right coming the pitch to you, Michael Harris second, Michael Harris go to 1 out. Right coming the pitch to you, Michael Harris second, Michael Harris go to 1 2 down. And right coming the pitch to you, Michael Harris second, Michael Harris go to 1 3 down. And right coming the pitch to you, Michael Harris second, Michael Harris. That is ball 4. And Michael Harris second is ball goes the first base for the Braves. Way to go, Ron Cody. One first bat again at the Michael Harris second. So coming up next to bat for the Braves, we have Ron Cody Jr. next to bat for the Braves. We have one Brave for first base, 2 outs, top of the 8, here we go. Right coming the pitch to you, right coming the balls and those balls with them. And right coming the pitch to you, right coming the pitch to you, and right coming to you, right coming the balls into them. And right coming the pitch to you, right coming the second, when you right coming to you, ready for it. Right coming the strike 1 2 1. And right coming the pitch to you, right coming to you, ready for it. And right coming the pitch to this first base and vice over to make sure that the Michael Harris second and go the first base back because it's one at first base. And right coming in the pitch when you and right coming in the pitch when you right for you right for swinging the pitch and that's strike 2 to 2 and 2. And right coming in the pitch you right for you right for it. Swinging the pitch strike 2 to 2 and 2. And right coming in the pitch you right for you right for right for you pops out to the catcher back in the shoulder pops out to it. Right for you down. That's the odds for the Braves. Since one of the Braves have 4 runs, the Braves have 2 runs, and the Bobby 8 like given. It's the Braves and the Braves, the Braves, and the 2 red, the Bobby 8. And the 3 for the Braves, the red, the Bobby 8 lead. And those go see a Brandon Marsh at a bone. And those go see is over 2 with a walk and 2 strikeouts. And Brandon Marsh is over 3 with 1 strikeout. And Adam Bone was over 2. And big change for the Braves. So then we are pitching that kind of pitch for the Braves. We Robert Suarez. And Robert Suarez had a pitch for you. Gonna see you ready for it. Ryan catching on the straight 1 to 0-1. We still in the game, but we can't hit. Nope. Phillies can't hit, but the same it was anyway. And Robert Suarez and the pitch where you can see you ready for it. And those are scenes for Tommy Young, those are scenes where they ran to baseball. And Robert Suarez and the pitch where you can see you ready for it. Ronnie catching those balls with 1. And Robert Suarez got the pitch where you can see you ready for it. Ronnie catching those balls 2 to 2 1. And Ronnie catching those balls 2 to 2 1. And Ronnie catching those balls 2 to 2 1. And Ronnie catching those balls 2 to 2 1. And Ronnie catching those balls 2 to 2 1. And Ronnie catching those balls 2 to 2 1. And Ronnie catching those balls 2 to 2 1. And Ronnie catching those balls 2 to 2 1. And Ronnie catching those balls 2 to 2 1. And Ronnie catching those balls 2 to 2 1. And Ronnie catching those balls 2 to 2 1. And Ronnie catching those balls 2 to 2 1. And Ronnie catching those balls 2 to 2 1. And Ronnie catching those balls 2 to 2 1. And Ronnie catching those balls 2 to 2 1. And Ronnie catching those balls 2 to 2 1. And Ronnie catching those balls 2 to 2 1. And Ronnie catching those balls 2 to 2 1. And Ronnie catching those balls 2 to 2 And Robert Sword in the history of the city great boy. Swinging the miss, no strike two, the 2-2. And Robert Sword in the history of the city great boy. Swinging the miss, strike 2-2. Robert Sword in the history of the city great boy. He's swinging that with the 5 balls, 2-2. And Robert Sword in the history of the city great boy. He's swinging that with another 5 balls, 2-2. This guy reminds us about this guy reminds us about rings with another ring. And Robert Sword in the fifth you can see green boy swinging and miss, and that's strike three. And those gonna see is out. A dog gonna see you over three with your third strikeout. The two next about the Phillies, you got Brady Wilson next about the Phillies, the Phillies versus Rays. 1-0, top of it, Robert 2-1-0. Robert 8, here we go. And Robert Sword in the pitch get Brady Wilson, great boy. And Brady Wilson flies out to left field, Eli White. And Brady Wilson is out. Brady Wilson over 4 with your first strikeout. So coming next about the Phillies, we got Adam Boone next about the Phillies, the Braves, the Rays. 2-0, top Robert 8, here we go. And Robert Sword in the pitch, we have a great boy. He's swinging out with the fouls on 1. And Robert Sword in the pitch, we have a swinging the fouls on 2. And Robert Sword in the pitch, we have a great boy. Finally catch goes the balls 1-2. And Robert Sword in the pitch, we have a great boy. He's swinging that one as the fouls 1-2. And Robert Sword in the pitch, we have a great boy. He's swinging that one as another fouls 1-2. And Robert Sword in the pitch, we have a great boy. Adam Boone grinds out to the shortstop with Silver Yard. The punches and medals, and Adam Boone was done. And let's do the Phillies. Wait. Elbow, you over 3. And your bad never just shot down to 139. Terrible. Let's do the Phillies. Let's go to the Braves have 4 runs. The Phillies have 2 runs. That's in the 8th, ladies and gentlemen. Moving on to the night that following, ladies and gentlemen, is the Braves tournament. Let's see the Braves new tournament top of the night. And the 3 Braves in the top of the night be Drake Bowling, Nelson, and Austin Riley. Yeah, so I told the Tony, I told the Tony, so I'm hoping that he can stay on the game. Pitching change for the Phillies. So big change for the Phillies. So LeBron comes up pitching that gonna pitch big Seth Johnson. Coming to bat for the Braves, you got Drake Bowman coming to bat for the Braves, the Braves. Zeros from top of the ninth, here we go. Seth Johnson gonna pitch for Jake Raybourn. And Jake Bowman lines out sharply to the right fielder. Adores gonna see him. So coming up next to bat for the Braves, we got Middleton next to bat for the Braves, the Braves, 1-0, top of the ninth, here we go. And Middleton next for time on your own, Middleton going to next one. So just gonna miss me make a ring for between as well as a one. So just gonna miss me make a ring for one category as well as one. So just gonna miss me make a ring for it. Right that category straight to 1 and 2. And so just gonna miss me make a ring for swing the miss and that's strike 3. And Middleton's down. Middleton, you just got strike the F out by Sir Johnson, you're here. I've seen that race down you're here. First strikeout for Sir Johnson when came. Yeah, so someone next to the Braves, you're also going to the Braves, 2007, top 9, here we go. So just gonna pitch to you, Austin, ready to go straight to the one. So just gonna pitch to you, Austin, ready for a swing, the Raiders strike to the 0-2. Yeah, so just gonna pitch to the Austin, ready for a go straight to the one. So just gonna pitch to you, Austin, swing, the Raiders strike to the 0-2. And Austin Riley runs out to the third base with that goal, and Austin Riley's out. And that's 3 outs for the Braves. So let's go to the Braves at 4, the Phillies at 2-1. We go to the bottom of the ninth, ladies and gentlemen. It's the Phillies turning around, see the Phillies doing turn at the bottom of the ninth. The team Phillies plays the bed at the bottom of the ninth. We Roger Stott, Roger was showing Justin Corbin. Roger Stott's over 3. Roger was showing his over 3 and 2 strikeouts. And Justin Corbin's 1 for 3. Big change for the Braves. Robert Swan got pitch for the Braves. Coming pitch for the Braves. Reese Gracie coming to bat for the Phillies. We have Bryce talking about the Phillies and Phillies versus the Braves. 2 rounds, bottom of the ninth. Here we go. Reese Gracie got a pitch. We start running catch goes. Running catch goes the rolls with him. Yeah, they bought John Cook in to do like the announced thing for like Sunday baseball and stuff. They did that. That's a new thing they doing. And the reason Grace got that pitch when he started running catch goes balls around. Reason Grace never started running catch goes straight 1-1. And reason Grace got that pitch when he started the board. This week that was right to the grass. He's way too low. And Vice Star, one run first, stop a second. Vice Star got a double. Vice Star got a hit before yo. This is Vice Star's second double on the 2026 season. Listen, one drive to the center field, right there in second. We come up next to that for the Phillies. We have Robbie Mitchell next to that. The Phillies got one big player on second base. One out, top of the Robin the ninth. Here we go. And Reese's got a pitch in there, bro. You Robbie Mitchell flies out to the center field and right there in second. So coming up next to that for the Phillies, we have Justin Coleman next to the Phillies. Got one big player on second base. One out. Everything is gonna fit to Justin can go on them. Justin really can go on to them. They can go on to them. And then we see guys in the place Justin going on. It's really that one that's a 5-1 beat. Running as soon as the 5-1 3-1. 3-1. And the reason guys in the place Justin very poor. Very poor. So he doesn't have a 1 2 2 2. Anyways, guys, in the place you start going for this is the picture of you. Just end them. I'm just thinking, anyway, the way versus what. And recently another picture and start waiting, just going forward. Rather catch those roll threes and 3 and 2 to book him. And these guys got no picture, just going forward. Just to come just ball to miss the first base for the Bills. This is Justin Coleman's first for the game. For the Phillies had Justin Coleman on first base and Bryce Side on second base. This coming for and next time coming next to the Phillies, you got Council coming next to the Phillies, got Trey Turner next to the Phillies, you got favorite the first and second base. Well, I'm talking about right here, you got Trey Turner and basically the first two Trey Turner got Turner strike one, and when Trey Turner strike one too, the first three start where you try the balls and those balls and the balls and the balls to the one and two, and basically got no best friend Joey going forward. So anyways, that's what I'm doing. And in terms of you want five, the first target. And then next to the thing, you have Castle, next to the thing, you have Favorite, the first and second base, 2 hours, 11 and 9, here we go. You take away the history, so when it can go to the world, when it can go to the world around. And we go to the history, so when it's strike 1 1. And we go to the history, so and Castle has a time, you know, Castle, 11 minutes, and no way to. And we say guys got no best reason so we're going boy. I think can get the world winning too. And we say guys got no best reason so we're going best win as 5-1 too. If you guys got no best reason so we're going boy. I'm running running you know, we get to every detail on the dragon. Yeah, we guys got no best reason. And that's the ball game. Final score is 42, Phillies lose. And the Phillies got swept by the Atlanta Braves. So the Phillies will advance to 8-13 of the season. The Braves will advance to 15-7 of the season. The Phillies get the 13 loss. The Braves get the 15 win. And yeah, and the Phillies got his first loss of the season. So the guys will watch each other, so they're going to see each other, which they're going to stream each other. I am favorites, so it's going to come to stream. And guys, I will be streaming the Phillies at the Chicago Cubs for round number 2. For round number 2. Round number 2. Tomorrow night at 7:40 p.m. on Easy Channel, guys. Let's see what the Phillies can do in Chicago for round 2 against the Chicago Cubs in the first game of the 4-game series. So let's see what they can do. And here gonna starting pitchers for the Marlins this game, guys. So we got Aaron Nola versus Tyler Ray. So we got Aaron Nola pitching for the Phillies tomorrow. So here gonna pitch matches for tomorrow night's game. We got Aaron Nola pitching for the Phillies, and then pitching for the Cubs tomorrow night will be Tyler Ray. So Aaron Nola is 1-1 of the season. with a 4.03 ERA and 21 strikeouts. The Colorado is 2-0 this season with a 3.63 ERA and 15 strikeouts. Yeah, so that's the pitching matches tomorrow, guys, and yeah. So that being said, guys, MG Bay, we stayed up. Let's go Phillies. And your girl Master game is out. I got to win with more. So you got some more night for Phillies and Chicago Cubs round number 2. In Chicago, what is Chicago? What they over YouTube channel, guys. I hope the Phillies offense can help Aaron Nola Aaron Nola get some run support in the Phillies win the first game to open up the series in Chicago against the Cubs, and they play before Philadelphia. Hope you get the mag, Yeah, so let me say, guys, see you guys tomorrow night, guys. 10 loss for the Phillies and 10 loss for the Sixers today. 2 teams lost their games today, 10.